Computer cannot do anything without a chip, b memory, c output device, d program. The correct answer is program. The ability of a computer system to remain operational despite various failures is a relation, b schema, c resilience, d versatility. The correct answer is resilience. Which of the following memories must be refreshed many times per second? A static RAM, b dynamic RAM, c EEPROM, d ROM. The correct answer is dynamic RAM. The third generation of computers covers the period A 1971-1982, B 1982-1994, C 1959-1964, D 1965-1971. The correct answer is 1965-1971. An electronic logic gate whose output is logic 0 only when all inputs are logic 1 is A NOR, B NAND, C OR, D NOT. The correct answer is NAND. Which of the following is the expansion of EBCDIC? A. Extended bit comparable to digital interface for computer. B. Extended bootable computerized digital infrared calculator. C. Extended binary coded decimal interchange code. D. Extended binary coded decimal information code. The correct answer is Extended binary coded decimal interchange code. A vertically aligned set of tracks on a disk pack is known as A. Cluster, B. Surface, C. Cylinder, D. Panel. The correct answer is cylinder. Which is an electronic device that can store temporarily a single bit of data? A. Accumulator, B. Buffer, C. Memory, D. Latch. The correct answer is latch. A digital device that processes data is known as A. Data processor, B. Data entry, C. DBMS, D. Database. The correct answer is data processor. A generalized software package produced to meet the bugs of a variety of data processing users is known as A. Utility programs, B. System software, C. Operating system, D. Application package. The correct answer is application package. Who is 1988 announced the latest version of CD-ROM called CD-ROMXA Extended Architecture, which provides a documented means of integrating digital audio with computer data on a CD-ROM disk. A. Sony, B. Philips, C. Microsoft, D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Third generation computers. A. Were the first to use integrated circuitry. B. Were the first to use built-in error detecting devices. C. Used transistors instead of vacuum tubes. D. All of the above. The correct answer is were the first to use integrated circuitry. What is the name of the display feature that highlights areas of the screen which require operator attention? A. Pixel, B. Reverse video, C. Touch screen, D. Cursor. The correct answer is reverse video. To set a register or counter to the all-zero state is A. Rerun, B. Reset, C. Remote, D. Release. The correct answer is reset. Which is used to store firmware? A. RAM, B. ROM, C. PROM, D. EEPROM. The correct answer is ROM. Which of the following is not a primary storage device? A. Magnetic tape, B. Magnetic disk, C. Optical disk, D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. A device that prints one character at a time is known as A. Laser printer, B. Line printer. C. Character printer. D. Dot matrix printer. The correct answer is character printer. A mechanism for arranging controlled access to a shared resource is A. Retrieving. B. Sorting. C. Ballying. D. Lockout. The correct answer is lockout. A data item which is not broken down into smaller units is A. Data element. B. Elementary data item. C. Data entry. D. Database management. The correct answer is elementary data item. A computer is a box full of electronic A. Switching devices. B. Chips. C. Circuits. D. Registers. The correct answer is switching devices. What are the concentric circles on floppy disks known as A. Tracks. B. Cylinders. C. Sectors. D. Segments. The correct answer is tracks. A 1-bit signal that indicates the start of data transmission by an asynchronous device is A. Parity bit. B. Status bit. C. 0 bit. D. Start bit. The correct answer is start bit. Registers, which are partially visible to users and used to hold conditional codes, bits set by the CPU hardware as the result of operations, are known as A. PC. B. Memory address registers. C. General purpose registers. D. Flags. The correct answer is flags. An electronic circuit with about 20 transistors fabricated on a silicon chip is known as A. SSI. B. MSI. C. DPS. D. RJE. The correct answer is SSI. Instructions and memory addresses are represented by A. Character codes. B. Binary codes. C. Binary word. D. Parity bit. The correct answer is binary codes. Which type of computers use the 8-bit code called EBCDIC? A. Mini computers. B. Microcomputers. C. Mainframe computers. D. Supercomputers. The correct answer is mainframe computers. Which generation of computers is covered by the period 1964-77? A. First. B. Second. C. Third. D. Fourth. The correct answer is third. First CAD system called AutoCAD for the PCs was announced in the year 1982. Can you tell who announced it? A. Intel Corp. B. Rolta India Limited. C. Autodesk Incorporated. D. AT Corp. The correct answer is Autodesk Inc. Main storage is also called A. Accumulator. B. Control unit. C. Register unit. D. Memory. The correct answer is memory. Which printer is very commonly used for desktop publishing? A. Laser printer. B. Inkjet printer. C. Daisy wheel printer. D. Dot matrix printer. The correct answer is laser printer. Hard disks are formatted in the same manner as floppy disks. However, before a hard disk can be formatted, it must first be A. Partitioned. B. Sectioned. C. Deleted. D. Intersectioned. The correct answer is partitioned. The no of logical records in a physical record is A. Group. B. Blocking factor. C. Sector. D. Field. The correct answer is blocking factor. Personnel who design, program, operate and maintain computer equipment refers to A. Console operator. B. Programmer. C. Peopleware. D. System analyst. The correct answer is peopleware. The magnetic storage chips used to provide non-volatile direct access storage of data and that have no moving parts are known as A. Magnetic core memory. B. Magnetic tape memory. C. Magnetic disk memory. D. Magnetic bubble memory. The correct answer is magnetic bubble memory. In the third generation of computers, A. Distributed data processing first became popular. B. An operating system was first developed. C. High-level procedural languages were first used. D. Online real-time systems first became popular. The correct answer is online real-time systems first became popular. A common example of a data storage medium is A. Cartridge, B. Floppies, C. kludge, D. disk. The correct answer is disk. IBM-PC is an example of A. a mainframe, B. machine inbuilt, C. microcomputer, D. special purpose. The correct answer is microcomputer. Which of the following will happen when data is entered into a memory location? A. It will add to the content of the location. B. It will change the address of the memory location. C. It will erase the previous content. D. It will not be fruitful if there is already some data at that location. The correct answer is it will erase the previous content. All inputs must be in on position to have an output is known as A. NOT gate, B. AND gate, C. OR gate, D. XOR gate. The correct answer is AND gate. The intersection of a column and row in a spreadsheet is called a bond or A. key, B. field, C. cell, D. menu. The correct answer is cell. A magnetic storage device on which data is stored on a cylindrical drum subdivided into tracks is known as A. punched card, B. magnetic disk, C. magnetic tape, D. drum. The correct answer is drum. The number of bits that are typically stored on each track of a magnetic disk is usually A. the same, B. different, C. depend on the program to be stored, D. all of the above. The correct answer is the same. The silicon chips used for data processing are called A. RAM chips, B. ROM chips, C. microprocessor, D. PROM chips. The correct answer is microprocessor. The code that should be adequate for present and anticipated data processing both for machine and human use is A. conciseness, B. uniqueness, C. operability, D. all of the above. The correct answer is operability. What is the number of bit patterns provided by a 7-bit code? A. 256, B. 128, C. 64, D. 512. The correct answer is 128. The basic unit within a computer store capable of holding a single unit of data is A. register, B. ALU, C. control unit, D. store location. The correct answer is store location. An error in computer data is called A. chip, B. bug, C. bit, D. byte. The correct answer is bug. A system program which helps the execution of user programs is known as A. system software, B. application program, C. batch operating system, D. utilities. The correct answer is batch operating system. LISP was developed by A. John McCarthy, B. Blaise Pascal, C. Dr. Hollerith, D. John Napier. The correct answer is John McCarthy.